Alright, well, hopefully I didn't lose all that video. It stayed looking like this. It's wet yet. I just got done 3000 sanding it. Sun's over there, so to the west, so you can't really see anything, but it looks beautiful. Now that it's wet, we'll see how it looks afterwards. I did 3000 twice, so I'm going to get a chamois quick and dry this water off and see what it looks like. Well, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me over the music, but I had to turn mine up or I had to listen to somebody else's. I did the 3000 here, but I noticed there's like striping in there, like right through here. Dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light. I'm assuming that's where my strokes were. So I think I'm going to go over it one more time with 3000. See if I can't even that out. And then I'll be back. Alright. I don't know, I may have to cut this short. Just another example of you try to do a good deed and it doesn't go unpunished. Guy across the alley likes to sit in his truck and drink. And there was a cop sitting down across the street in the next alley, so I tried to warn him, and he doesn't speak English fluently. So immediately he starts to posture up asking me what's my problem. I'm 6'2", like I said in my first video, 400 pounds. This guy's 5'2", 90 pounds. So if he keeps it up, I'm gonna have to just put my stuff away and finish this up tomorrow or something when he's sleeping off his stupor. But for now, I did a whole half of the roof, but for the mother's polish, I did my first track from here down to the front of the hood. So there down to the front of the hood, 6 passes, and as soon as it dries off here, I'm going to wipe it off and see what we got, and then I'll be back. Okay, well, I am absolutely amazed. Can you see that? See right about here, up, that's the 3000, there down is where I just did one pass with the mother's polish. Should probably leave well enough alone. But that's me. Always got to push it to the limit. I'm going to run one more coat of polish over it because, once again, even though there ain't much light, I can still see a lot of orange peel and some fine scratches, but I'm going to take a look at it, do it one more time, and then I'll pop back in. Okay, so you look on this side, man, looks like a show car. I was all happy, did such a great job. Looks beautiful. But then I had to come over here and look at it from this way. And even though I'm sure this isn't picking it up, there's some very light haze scratches on here. So, I don't know if I didn't go enough with the 1500 and the 3000. I did 3/4 of the hood with the mother's polish so far. Like I said, I mean, I can barely see them by eye, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see them with the camera or not. So what I'm going to do now is, I guess I'm going to do one more pass on this larger section. You can see here where it divides right here. I'm going to do one more pass with the mother's polish. See what it looks like. Hopefully that'll take out those last bit of scratches. It's more like a haze than a scratch, actually. See how it looks, and then I think I'm gonna call it a night. Like I said, the saga I was talking about earlier. I've got enough other issues to worry about. I don't need to worry about going to jail. So, alright, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do another pass with the mothers on here. See what it looks like. And if that don't clear it up, I think this upper part up here, I will redo with the 1500 and 3000 and see if I can get it to look any better. So I'll be back in a few. Alright, I'm waiting for that polish to dry so I can get it off of there. But while I'm doing that, that Gord's Garage 3-inch polisher I told you about, now this is the first day I've really used it. And I mean, I hope it holds up, but it really, really sounds like crap. And this is what it sounds like. Oh, it's not plugged in. So, hang on. Okay. They say after about 5 hours of use, this is what this thing sounds like. I don't know if you can hear that rattling in there, but it don't sound too good to me, so I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. It doesn't seem to be running quite as hot. Maybe it just had to break in or something, but more updates as I get them. Okay, I've noticed that those scratches, fine scratches I see, because I went up and down the hood this way, and then I finished off going this way. And that appears to be the direction of that haze. So I don't know if my 3-inch polisher just ain't cutting it, or if maybe I needed 5,000 grit paper to go over to 3,000 before I went to the polish. Maybe some of you guys can answer that question for me. I'd like to know. I mean, the paint looks, like I said, if I could get rid of that haze, the paint just looks incredible where you can't see that haze. I mean, it looks like brand new paint. Anyways, I'm going to throw some sealer glaze on here and a coat of wax, take another look at it, see what it looks like, and then I'm going to call it a night. Post this up. I got another video from earlier where I was working on the motorcycle fairing, and this spot over here, you can still see like the tape line right here, and then there's tape lines there. I don't know if you can see them or not. Yeah, right there. I had worked in this section right here, but I mean, from a distance, it it looks like better than a mirror. So I'll post it up and see what you guys have to say. I'm gonna polish it and then I'll be back. Well, that's what it looks like with the sealer glaze. I mean, it literally, I don't know, I mean, it looks like it's was just painted or it's wet. I mean, you can see how clear the image is of the garage across the alley on the hood. I suppose I should have did it before I did the hood. Would have been a good comparison. But that's too late now. You can still see, like I said, the sanding marks, I think, from the 3000 from the last direction I sanded. So, unless I can find some 5000 grit tomorrow, which I doubt. I guess it is what it is. So I'm going to put the wax on there, just for the hell of it, seeing as I've gone this far. And of course, some bug had to land on there and mess it all up for me. Alright, I'll be back. Well, there it is, all waxed. Like I said, you can see the garage across the street perfectly in the hood. Like I said, it looks, to stand about a foot away from the truck, looks show quality. Till you get that look in the light. Like I said, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but you have to take my word for it. I believe there are 3000 grit scratches. But the last time I sanded it, I went in this direction. You know, I went this way and I went this way. Maybe I shouldn't have, I don't know. But that's what they appear to be to me, 3000 grit scratches. I don't know if my bumper's too small, not powerful enough to get them out. I ran it too slow. Like I say, learning process. I mean, in all reality, once I get this hood cleaned off, people are just going to stop and stare because they're going to wonder why does this one section look brand new while the rest of it looks like crap. This video is up to 12 minutes already, so I think I'm just going to end it there. And I guess I'll chop it in two. I was hoping to make it one. Maybe I'll see if I can, well, I can't really cut any out because I can't use a good editor. So I'll chop it and I'll make it into two more parts. And I'll post it up and hopefully you guys can give me some tips on where to go from here and what to do. Thanks. It's Jerry. I'm out. Okay, I just noticed this. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but there's a telephone pole in the side I kind of tinkered with earlier in the earlier videos, where I just used mother's polish, no sandpaper. You can see how clear the telephone pole is there compared to there. I mean, you can just see the difference. So, well, like I said, it ain't right, so I'm still going to need some tips. Thanks. I'm out.